Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. I really do hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you for your support. Today's video is another thrift haul video. I have a collection of thrift stores near where I live, and recently my daughter was actually supposed to be meeting her friends there. They were going to do their own thrift store shopping type of thing. You know, young people really into that. And also it's a very, very useful thing to do because, you know, they save money. We save money, and you just feel like you're doing something really useful and beneficial for the environment, and we're being sustainable and we're being ethical and we're not being too wasteful. So while they were doing their little shopping and so on, I decided to hang around and do my own browsing and just have a look. And for me, just having a look is usually quite dangerous because there's always inevitably something that I do like and most usually buy. But I don't mind this purchase. For me, this shopping venture was the right place, right time, because I picked up some beauties. So let me show you what they are. All right, so I have about 6 or 7 pieces in total, so I'm going to try not to talk too much, but I did buy 2 or 3 of these deliberately to sell, but then it's at the same time, I sort of like them enough that I might potentially keep them. We'll see. Anyway, the first pair is this pair of pants, and they're all wrinkled. They are a linen type of fabric, and these are by the brand Gorman. Now, Gorman is an Australian label, and it's a little bit eclectic. It's extremely beautiful quality, really well made, and usually a pair of pants like this from a store like Gorman would be closer to about $200. And luckily for me, I bought them for $6.99. So I'm really happy about that, to be honest. So the back is quite plain. They've just got that little slip pocket here. These are like a high-waisted pant, and they're lovely because they're predominantly a blue, but when you have a close look at the fabric, you can see how they've got that sort of linen blend, and there's a bit of black or charcoal through it. So this is actually a really beautiful pair. It comes with the little traditional pleats here at the front, you know, a little bit 90s, late 80s style, and they're nice, and they're really lovely, lightweight. Yes, they crease, but that's linen for you. Next few items I have to share with you are all on this one hanger, and this one I'm very excited about. But let me share this one with you. I think this is luxe, and I say I think because I don't know if it's authentic, but for what I paid for it, I'm going to still pay to have it authenticated. So what we have here is Ferragamo Belt. It's got the gold tone here like this. It is a size 75. And it is a braid, and it's a fabric, and it's a type of belt that most likely has come from a jacket or another clothing item. So it's got some leather here. It does say Salvatore Ferragamo, made in Italy, and then it's got a serial code here of some sort. I think this, it looks like the sort of thing that would have belonged to a pair of pants or to a jacket maybe of some kind. It's a size 75, which is okay for my actual waist, but not for the lower hip region where a lot of my pants sit. And that's what it looks like. So it's a beautiful belt, and I bought it because I thought, oh well, for $2.99 I could potentially have picked up an item from a luxury clothing piece. So I grabbed it. Why not? And if it's a fake, oh well, I only spent $2.99 on it. That's less than a coffee these days. Okay, this next item that I'd like to share with you is from an Australian brand called Blessed Are the Meek, and this is all silk. Oh my lord, excuse my reflection behind me. It is all silk, and it is in the style of an anorak. So let me zip it up and show you. This does not fit me because unfortunately I've put on weight, so it doesn't fit me, but it has a beautiful cut and silhouette to it. So that's the sleeve there with the little fold up. You can unbutton it if you want to. You can have it just long. The back has these 2 little features that you can do up. Really beautiful. So zipped up, that's what it looks like. You could use this as a dress if you wanted to. I mean, I tried it on. It doesn't close up around me, unfortunately, but it is at about mid-thigh. So if anyone's interested in like a shorter sort of dress jacket styled, you could definitely do it. It's got the toggles here, so you could draw it in at the bottom and have it a little bit more firm, or of course you can release it and have it looser. And we have here at the back some sort of cinching in detail, so that if you wore this item open without being zipped up, it would look very nice and still look quite fitted. So what I've done here is I've just drawn it in a little bit to give it shape. So if you're slim enough, you could wear it like that. There's no actual tie here, but it just looks like there is, because obviously the feature at the back firms it up or shapes it. And let me undo this one to show you. So you can actually position this here this way so that it's less gathered up, or you could put this and loop it inside and attach it, and it is beautiful. Now, Blessed are the Meek they're not couture, but they're expensive, and for a 100% silk item, I paid $25 for this. And here you see 100% silk. So my intention with this piece is to list it and sell it. If I can find it online, depending on what it costs, if it's relatively current, I'm not sure, that will determine the price, but I'm hoping to sell it for maybe $40 to $50. Okay, my next item along is a jacket. Now, I don't know if any of you know, but I am mad on jackets. I love jackets. I actually have quite an elaborate jacket collection. A lot of them I don't wear anymore simply because I've put on weight, so I'm quite large at the top, and so they don't fit well. But I have quite a collection of short and long jackets, and I'm drawn to jackets all the time. So this one here obviously caught my eye, and this is by the brand Kenneth Cole. And it says Kenneth Cole Reaction here on the label, and it is a fully lined piece. It has these large gold trimmed and sort of tortoiseshell buttons on there, and it actually has this feature on the waist, so it's not an actual belt, but this in itself gives the jacket, let's call it a coat, a trench coat maybe, shape. The back has the continuation of that waist feature. It has these two little like epaulettes, I think, but for the waist, and they are sewn in. They do not unbutton, and it is a beautiful beige color. It's got this lovely seam here. All the dart work at the back does have the flap at the bottom to make it easier to walk. Now this one does fit me. It is firm, of course, around the booby section, but that's okay because I can still wear it open, and my hope is that by summer, when I have lost some weight, this will fit better, even though it's not necessarily a summer jacket. But my hope is that as I do lose weight, it will fit better. And it's a great little piece. I paid a whopping $24.99 for this too. So I know that Kenneth Cole is an American label, and depending on some of his pieces, they can be quite expensive. He's got accessories and all that sort of thing too. So when I saw this, my eyes lit up and I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And it's not too bad, not too bad. Next three items I'm going to share with you are shoes. And you know me, you know I love my shoes, and you know I love my heels. But the first pair I'll share with you is not a pair of heels, and they are these shoes. These are Italian shoes by Gino Ventori, and they are made in Italy. They are a size 39. I'm usually at 37 or 38, but with summer shoes, I tend to go up a little bit because my feet do swell, unfortunately, in summer. So I look a little bit like Shrek with my big ogre feet, but anyway. And these are all leather, so all the base, the sole, and all of the top are leather. The base is like a rubber sole. These have minimal wear. The description in store was in-store try-on type of wear. So they're just tiny bit dirty, but there's no imprint of toes. There's no foot imprint on the shoes at all. These are Gino Ventori. These usually go for about anywhere from $180 to $240. And I picked them up for $13.99. And I tried them on, and they feel great, and I'm looking forward to summer to wear them because they've got this beautiful little sort of, gold thread detail here along the sides. There's the rose gold leather, and that is leather. And when I tried them on and walked around a little bit in the actual store, beautiful, so soft and comfortable. Second pair of shoes are a pair of heels, and these are black heels, which I found in store, brand new, unworn. These are a pair of They're not a bootie. They're just like an open, well, they're a pump, really, if you think about it. They've just got this extra detail on the outside of the shoe. These are by Nine West. These are a size 7.5, but they're unworn and new. And I picked these up for $21.99. And these are beautiful. And I'm going to use these as my work shoe. So these ones have no platform, but I don't mind. I'm fine with shoes with no platform. And these are by Nine West, and they're brand new. Brand new. The next pair of heels I have to share with you are also black. These ones have a little bit more wear on them, but having said that, they did cost less. But I loved them enough that I still was prepared to buy them. I know a lot of people are funny about shoes that have been already worn, but these ones don't look too worn. They've just got some wear on the sole, which I suppose in a way can't be helped. And the wear really could be from just trying on and walking around in store. And they are these beautiful pair of top end leather shoes. Now, Top End is an Australian brand. I used to wear a lot of their shoes many years ago in the early 2000s. And anyway, this pair is all leather. It's got this beautiful bow effect here across the front, and it's got the red inner sole. Looks really pretty, and as you can see, they're not overly worn and gross. I picked these up for $10.99. So these are another alternative and another beautiful pair of heels that I can use for work or for going out, and they've just got that little feature there across the top. Gorgeous. So guys, that's my little thrift haul for you. Let me know which of these is your favorite item, and if you didn't like any of these, that's perfectly fine too. Tell me why. Do you go thrift shopping? What do you like to look for when you go thrift shopping? I'd love to have a chat with you in the comments below. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. That would mean so much to me. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time.